So what is next? Well, Pacific Northwest Kai's here, bringing you guys a brand new deck profile with a new set 8 cards, which is really cool. I'm really liking what I've been seeing so far. So today we're going to start off with the Android 18 leader. If you haven't known what it does so far, when you place this card in the leader area, you already bring out one card, which is the Android 21 scheme from your deck. We can go over that card, what it does. It's a field extra card from the new set, so it's really cool. But then we also have Activate Main. Once per turn, choose one clone token in your opponent's battle area and remove it from the game. Draw one card, choose one card from your life and add it to your hand. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 1 and return it to their owner's hand. So that's a lot. Um, just by paying the cost or the condition, by choosing one clone token from your opponent's side of the battle area, you can do 3 things, which is draw one card, take one card from your life, so it is a self-awakened leader, and then bounce one cost battle card from the field or the battle area back to their hand. And then this is a Awaken Draw 2 leader, and it is also a blue leader, so it's the first blue leader that's an Android, other than Android 21 stuff as well, which we can go over that as well. And then on this Awaken side, you have Dependable Sister Android 18. It auto is when this card attacks, draw one card. It also has an Activate Main, pretty much similar to the leader front side, except it has an added effect. So choose one clone token on your opponent's battle area and remove it from the game. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 1, so it's the same thing, and return it to its own 10. And then this is where it changes. Then reduce the combo cost of all blue and green extra cards, blue and green battle cards in your hand and in battle area by 1 for the duration of turn. So it essentially makes super combos, or cards that cost 1k combo, or excuse me, 1 cost and 1k. It's kind of like the sell ability or infernal ability to sell, things like that. It essentially makes some free super combos, just because of the leader's skill right there that reduces them to 1. So right now we got the deck price costing $96.25. I'm assuming that's because of the well, it looks right here, the Android Protector of Wildlife, and then also the Android 18 Speedy Substitution. Those guys went up apparently. This is just pre-sale. Obviously, the cards haven't came out yet. We're going to start doing some pre-release, I believe, next week, which is going to be kind of exciting. I do have the secret rare in here, but it's priced at $0. So we're just going to go ahead and look into the deck right now. The cards here. So first things first, we're going to start with 4 of the Android 17. So this is going to be our Android 17 package right here. You got the Android 17 Mechanical Prowess. This card is really good because when you play this card, you can choose up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and add 1 blue or green Android card from them and add it to your hand. Then you can choose up to 1 card from your hand and place it in the drop area. So you don't have to. It's a choice. It's an option. So you can choose 0 and then just keep the cards in your hand. You don't have to drop one. I know a lot of people think you have to drop one on this. Just go ahead and correct them and say, no, it's up to. And up to means I can choose 0. But this is one of our Android 17s that we're going to be using because we are playing the Cell package here. I know a lot of people are saying Cell is dead, but I think we're going to revive it. We have the Android 18 Speedy Substitution. It's a 1 cost here. It's when you play this card, look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 blue or green Android, a card among them, and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it's the same exact thing as the Android 17 Mechanical Prowess, except it has an added addition to the auto, and you don't drop one. It's when you play this card, activate skill. At the end of the turn, you may choose 1 blue or green multicolored card in your energy and return it to your hand. And if you do, choose 1 card from your hand and place it in your energy and rest mode. Now you may be thinking, why would I do that? When clearly this guy is a blue-green energy. Why would I bounce 1 blue-green energy to place a non-blue-green energy down there? But it's kind of situational. Like a lot of times since I'm playing Cell, sometimes it's very rare that I won't get my 17s or anything like that, and I will play this card just so I can bounce back my blue-green 17 back to my hand, and I probably charge like a evolving evil life form cell or a perfect cell that's in my hand, that's dead in my hand. So anyways, for our counter plays, we're just playing 4-dimensional magics. Obviously this is the best blue counter in the game just because it has sparking effect and you can use it when you're all tapped out. Your leader card is blue. You want to negate the attack, then choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch into active mode. Active mode. And like I said, since it's sparking 5, when you have 5 cards in your drop area or more, you can activate this card counter from your hand by adding 1 card from your life instead. So you can essentially just get 2 energies from nothing. Then we're playing 4 Sensu Beans because Sensu Beans are really good with any blue blue additions to your deck. Choose the one of your cards, gains 5,000 5,000 attack power for the duration of the turn, so it's really good defensively as well. Then you choose 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode. So it's any energy, you don't have to just choose blue, which is really nice. They were playing Android 17, Protector of Wildlife. This is going to be our blue-green exhaust. This is going to be one of the only blue-greens exhaust cards, or blue-green cards we have in the entire deck, except for the secret rare. If you have a blue-green card in your energy, negate this card, the energy exhaust in all areas, so you can just play this in active card, or excuse me, active mode. And then you have an auto once per turn when you do play this card as a battle card, which sometimes I do, just to try to get that extra game. When your opponent combos, choose up to one of those cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck, so that's really good right there. But then you have to negate the skill for the duration of the game, so you can only use that one time when the card's on the in the battle area. But obviously, if you play another one, you can use the same auto, or use its auto. Then we're going to play in 2 Gawasu's, Zamasu's Master, just because when we do get a lot of, one of the biggest issues is Bricken in his deck is evolving evil life form cells and perfect force cells in your hand or life and things like that. But when you get them, you kind of want to put them back into your deck. You want to make sure they stay there. So this card is really good because when you combo with this card, if your leader card is blue, which our leader is, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in a drop here. And if you do choose one, choose up to 3 battle cards with the each cost of 3 or more, power, or excuse me, in power of 35k or less in your drop area, and place them at the bottom of the orange deck in any order. So you cannot grab secret rares, because most of the secret rares are 40k and above, or just 40k. So you can't grab those guys, unfortunately, but you can grab anything, anything other than that. And then, or you can choose 1 battle card in your opponent's drop area and return it to his own section. Your opponent shuffles their deck, which we typically use the first one, just because we want to get our cells back into the deck. And then we're using North Kai Keeping Watch. We're going to play 4 of these. Since we do Self-Awaken, we're going to get to 4 life pretty quickly, and we're going to get them tokens on our side of the battle area, so they're going to be attacking us a lot aggressively, like turn 2, turn 3. Then we're playing Android 18. For right now, we're just going to play 1. And if you didn't know what the card does, it's really good. First of all, we start off with it in the start of the turn just because of Android 18's leader skill. But then it also is auto once per turn when your opponent or you, so it works both ways, plays a non-token battle card. It can't attack for a duration of turn. So it's the first card you play, it just can't attack. And when you play a battle card, place it in its owner's drop area. Or excuse me, when you play a black battle card, place it in its owner's drop area. So we cannot play any overwhelm. We can't play any. We can't play anything like that because it immediately goes right to the drop. We can't play any side decking cards like Dende. We can't play anything like like Dende. We can't play any Overrealm. We can't do any of that because it goes straight to the drop. Like we can't do anything. But at the start of your opponent's main phase, play 2 clone tokens with 10,000 power in your opponent's battle area. And that's really good because you're like, why would I give them like tokens, right? Because 1, you need it for your deck, and 2, because they can't combo with these tokens because they don't have any combo power. So they're just gonna be 10k battle cards. Now they do get attack. They can attack with it, which is pretty cool for their side, but they're gonna have to combo once you're awaking. So that's minusing 1 card in their hand, and that's kind of what we're going for is hand destruction. But then we have our secret rare, our big guy, is SS4 Vegeta Peak of Primitive Power. It's a ultimate card, obviously, and it's an energy exhaust where we never really want to charge this guy. But if we do charge it, guess what? We can actually get it back with Android 18 skill, Android 18 speedy substitution. So just throwing it out there. Don't be afraid to charge it. When you play this card, since it is a rival, so you just need a blue-green card in its combo. When you play this card, you choose one if it's your turn, or this card gains double strike, critical, and triple attack for the duration of the turn. That is disgusting, but it is only when you play this card. Cards when your opponent plays a card. If your multicolor cards in your energy, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So essentially it's a 2 cost. And then when you play this card during your opponent's turn, so make sure you try to only play it during